horse, so I got nothing going on.
Nice and relaxed, huh?
Yeah.
I just wanted to dig into. So I'm MJC on Air Talent. I just wanted to dig into races for Friday. Talking about Lady Moscato. Talk a little bit about the 8 Bell Strip.
You want me to analyze that?
Just give your thoughts of how that race
Well, I
went.
didn't. It was less than perfect. I just did. Yeah, we got involved with a little bit of trouble and everything. I thought coming in here though that she deserved another chance. If you go back a race previous, or the 2 races previous, to pretty good races, and her numbers would give her a chance in this one. So the fact that we're coming with this many horses, I thought would give her an opportunity to come along. You know, it's not like we're bringing just her.
Have you looked at the race much yet?
Pardon?
Have you looked at the race much yet?
No,
Okay.
I haven't seen it. I was trying to find an overnight. I thought Mike would bring one, but he didn't bring one.
Okay, well then I'll leave it. Then I might be coming at you tomorrow. I'll give you
All
some
right.
time to look at those races
Okay.
and talk about that.
You bet.
All right.
How excited are you to have 2 quality horses for this Preakness?
Well, I like the big arena. All my life, I ran the first one here 44 years ago. And I enjoy the competition. I enjoy the better races, Breeders' Cups, the Derbies, and so forth. I really thrive on that. So even at my age, I still love the competition and getting involved in it.
What do you like best about Just Steel?
Well, Just Steel's got a really good pedigree and everything. His race in the Kentucky Derby was less than perfect. We got into a speed jam, and there was no way that he could finish and do well there. But that happens in racing, and you got to be careful that you don't penalize a horse for one race like that. If you go back a race previous, I think Bob Baffert's horse Mute is pretty likely to be the favorite, and we were there second in the Arkansas Derby with him. And so if he's the favorite, we probably figured for a piece of it too.
What about the fresh horse you're bringing in also off that same weekend at Churchill Downs?
The other horse?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him, and he's really set up for a beautiful effort. That Pat Day mile was just a mile, but it was very, very, very professional, and I love the way he ran in it. He was finishing strong at the end. I have no reservations about him getting the added distance of the Preakness at all. And he's going to keep everybody honest. He's a pretty nice horse. And he's got over 600 owners, so we'll make a lot of people happy and make they'll have a headache over there if he should win it, but it'll be fun.
600 owners, 1 trainer.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That might be the other way around some days, but
Wayne, do you feel like this has shaped into a pretty good Preakness field with the Derby winner and Catching Freedom jumping in over the weekend?
yeah, we needed the Preakness. We needed the Derby winner in here. We really did, and if this thing is going to, carry its credentials, if we need the Derby winner in here every year, if we can get him, assuming he's physically good. And he was. I looked at him this morning. I watched him all week. He's very good. I don't want to be training him for Kenny McPeak, but he looks damn good. And I don't think that it'll be easy to outrun him. But especially if the weather changes, he's got a pretty good race in the mud there in Arkansas. I'm a little worried about him being a little bit tough, but I think that top to bottom, it's a pretty solid Preakness again, and it kind of came together here in the last couple of days.
From the training side of things, not everyone gets to be back here by the barn, so we try to take our viewers kind of behind the scenes. Can you run us through just how intense training is and what that's like in the days and even on the day of the Preakness race?
Well, we don't do a lot this week. I mean, these horses are all dead fit by now, so you're not going to change up a lot. The big thing is to kind of keep them content and happy. It's kind of like any other athlete, human or equine. What what we try to do now is back up a little bit, get them a little fresh, get a little spring in their step, get them eager to compete. And so as the week goes along, mine are going to get here. It's Tuesday. Wednesday will be a light day because they had an 11-hour van ride. Then Thursday and Friday Thursday we'll pick it up a little bit, and then we'll back up on Friday again. So we haven't got a lot to do.
Wayne, how comfortable are you coming here, and how good of a feeling is it to show up here on the start of the week and been coming here for so long and things don't really change? Not yet.
You got that part right. They don't change. Everything's the same. I missed a year or so here, but they really haven't changed. I like it here. I like the camaraderie. I like the fact that Bob Baffert and Kenny McPeak and everybody will be on this side, and
Yeah.
the camaraderie it's fun. The Derby gets a little too intense.
Yeah.
And this one we relax and back off a little bit and enjoy it a little bit more. The hospitality's second to none. Even the grooms enjoy this one the most. They take care of the grooms, and so the whole thing takes on a special feel here. We all feel real good about it. And the first one was 1980, so it's 44 years. I missed a few years here, but
Yeah.
not by design. If I'd had the horse, I'd still been here all 44 years. But I feel good about being back here.
I guess just to follow that up, what are your thoughts on the changes that are going to happen here? Moving this race to Laurel, all that stuff.
I'm not really up to speed on that. I'm hearing bits and pieces of it and everything. I do like the idea that they're going to keep this together and maintain it and everything. Somebody said they were going to change the track to 7/8. I think that'd be a really bad decision. Yeah, somebody told me today that they were talking about making it a 7/8. Boy,
That would be a shocker.
that would be a real bad decision. But I think that if they're improving the place and keeping it here and everything, a couple of years over at Laurel, so be it. We'll run over there and get it back here.
What are your thoughts on all of the horses being in the same area this year? That's a little bit different, right?
I like sharing the locker room with them. I like to look at their horses and judge what they're doing and everything. I'll go back to 1980 before you were born. I was watching that year, the first year I came here. Just came from the quarter horse game, and I didn't have a real connection to the thoroughbreds. And I'm watching everybody in this barn here. We were a horse every 3 stalls down the line, all the way down the line. And I'm thinking, hell, I'm going to beat these guys. My horse looks the best of any of them. And I was able to evaluate each horse as it went by, and sure enough, we did beat him.
Wayne, I mean, obviously we know all the stuff with Bob and Churchill. Do you feel like it's better for the sport when he's at these big events?
Bob?
Yeah, Bob.
Oh, absolutely. Bob should have been at the Derby. Bob is the face of the Kentucky Derby in this decade. And that thing got out of hand. It mushroomed on him. A lot of things happened that probably caused some of that, and I don't want to get into that. But Bob being here is very important. And he'll come in here with 2 fresh horses. He's going to be, as always, very tough to handle. But I welcome him into Derby. I wish he would have been in the Derby this year too. I think that anytime we take somebody that's that prominent in that Triple Crown series and don't have them involved, I think it sets us back.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Wayne.
Good enough.
We'll see you tomorrow.